growth here between INnoVation and Trust.
I want Trust to go crazy, man. Give me some Stargate play.
We'll see. In the bottom left here, winning game number 1 very convincingly. This is INnoVation. Such a clean, crisp TvP masterclass in game number 1. In the top right, still alive so far. The contender, this is Trust. Send him your energy on the social network and in the Twitch chat if you're a Trust fan. Starting to win. I'm sure he's winning some hearts from this tournament so far.
I was about to say, keep those tweets coming. We really enjoy listening to what you guys have to say about these games and how you're enjoying the tournament. You know, Maynard, normally I'm very good with time zones, but I find it very difficult from here because it's just so different. Like, I know that we are like 17 hours ahead of West Coast, but it just makes math very hard, and it's like 7 hours ahead of Europe or something like that. Either way, let us know where you're watching from, how you're enjoying the games, and hopefully, just have a good time.
Add us on Twitter, guys. We'll check those feeds when we finish with the cast, and we'll if we see some love, we'll send some back. How about that?
Yeah, and of course, tweet at IEM, hashtag IEM, because obviously we don't want this to be the last StarCraft tournament in Korea. We want to have more of the Intox 3 Masters.
Very much doubt it'll be the last StarCraft 2 tournament in Korea.
No, I meant like an IEM in Korea. You know? We want to see more, and we want to spread the love, and we want to show appreciation.
Absolutely.
All right, so the openings, everything is very standard so far. One gate, fast expand, Cybercore being wiped in.
INnoVation again, gas first, Reaper expand.
You know what I would love to see? Trust, like you can do a lot of cute things with your probe early on. If you send the probe after you wipe in the Nexus, you send it straight towards the Terran base, it kind of runs into the Reaper. So what you can do is take it like an awkward route, send it via the gold, and then when the Reaper is halfway across the map, you can start using your probe to chip away at the SCV that's building the CC. And this is very frustrating for a Terran, because then they gotta choose, send the Reaper back, which means no scouting, or send the Reaper still to the Protoss base, but then they have to pull 2 more SCVs, you know, 1 to fight the probe and 1 more to start building again.
Yeah, and you get the reactor now, second gas on the way, the 1-1-1 shaping up for INnoVation. Same build as the last game, pretty much. So, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Ruddy. He did very, very well in game number 1, so...
Yeah, there was really nothing wrong with the way that INnoVation played. Stargate it is. I would love if the Adept can push the Reaper up just for a little bit, so this can be a secret for a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's actually a nice position. The probe block actually helping out a little bit as well.
Careful.
Yeah, I think the Adept on the ramp here is actually going to let the Reaper in and get that juicy tech scout. Hello, Stargate. How you doing?
It's going to get a probe as well. At least 1, maybe 2, because the Adept is very far out of position.
Yeah,
this is not a nice start.
Reaction here from Trust.
Oh my god. This looks like my latter game.
A 3rd probe! Oh my god, that's unforgivable to lose 3 probes to a Reaper.
Yeah, that's not a beautiful start at all. Right now, only 25 probes against 24 SCVs, and some people may be like, "Whoa, that's still good for the Protoss, right?" No, it's not. It's double orbital command.
No, it's
a lot of news. Basically, the Terran is 6 or 7 workers ahead now, so this is a very rough start for Trolls. Like, I think in general, as a Protoss, if you end up losing 1 probe against a Reaper, I think it's acceptable, especially if you kill it, you know? Obviously, you always want to have the beautiful, perfect defense of not losing a probe, but trading 1 probe for the Reaper guaranteed kill is not that bad. 2 probes, you're like, oh man, this ain't nice. And 3 probes, you're like, close your eyes, this has never happened.
Yeah.
And 4 probes, you leave.
You heard it here first, guys.
5U uninstall.
The Oracle opening here from Trust has a potential to get a lot of worker kills.
Yeah, that's nice. Take a look at the... Is there a Widowmine in the natural? No. Oh, with the Adepts as well. I like this opening. I know a couple of the European Protosses are a big fan of this. Shade on top of the Marines. Here comes an Oracle. Oh, there was a mine, but actually did a lot of friendly fire. Can the Oracle kill? No.
Oracle coming straight for the Marines there, is getting a couple SCV kills, nearly gets the Mule, but not quite. Takes a lot of damage. I'm surprised that he didn't hit in 2 places at once there, because this is INnoVation's army right here.
Yeah, maybe he was worried that there was a Widowmine. I mean, normally if you use the Adepts, I don't think he knew about the mine. I mean, I didn't know about the mine. The mine was very well hidden.
It was hidden behind the CC. Yeah. Terran's been doing that for a long time. They're using the 3D scope of the game to be able to hide things.
Disgusting. He's gonna use the Phoenix. Yeah, there's one more as well. That was actually nice.
That's very smart.
Yeah, a lot of splash damage on the SCVs as well to give the Oracle a couple of cheeky kills. That's 3.
And lives to tell the tale, so evening out a little bit here by getting those worker kills. Very nice move from Trust.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, in the natural, it didn't go as well as it could have gone. Imagine if he would have split the Adepts after he saw the line of the Widowmine. So the Adept would have split or would have splashed over the Marines, but the other 2 Adepts would have still been on full HP. Then if the Oracle shows up, I think he could have wiped that army. But that's obviously a dream scenario, and you know, hindsight is It's a lot easier to play StarCraft after the battle has happened.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
you know, the second wave, or with the Phoenix absorbing the mine shot and then flying the Oracle into the main, I think that was very nice. Well done by Trust.
So Robo Facility transition here now with the Twilight Council. Now with the Robo Facility and Twilight Council going down, is this the kind of... Is Phoenix play in PvT still kind of lend towards the Colossus?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, unless we'll see something... Oh, no, no,
Oh,
no,
that's so
no!
unfortunate.
That's really one unit you don't want to lose. Oracles are very expensive.
It just seems like so many times I've seen Terrans just put one Widow Mine right there on this map. It even happened back when Overgrowth was in the map pool back in Heart of the Swarm. That's that one mine would always catch an Oracle at some point.
As the Observer is showing us, Glaives is being researched. I think Phoenixes and Adepts with Resonating Glaives, they can trade very well against Terran armies, but mostly when it's like very Marine heavy. If Marauders are in the mix, the key, like we saw at BlizzCon as well, I think Stats showed us in a sick game on New Gettysburg, is to lift the Marauders, so the Adepts don't waste that DPS shooting at Marauders, you just kill the Marines. But one big problem with this army composition is the Widow Mine. Later on, Liberators as well, but mines are so damn scary when you fight Phoenix Adept against Terran, so it really all comes down to execution, but it's not going to be easy. And look how fast the Liberators are on the production tab.
Yeah,
INnoVation knows what he
at a
needs.
time, man.
Yeah, he knows what he needs.
And, you know, the triple threat here, the 3 upgrades that are very, very scary in the early game for Protoss, Stim, Combat Shield, and +1, about to finish here for INnoVation.
That's very nice, though. He gets a medevac.
Nice. And didn't lose any Phoenixes either. With these Adepts still alive and Resonating Glaives about to finish, he could potentially hold this third, but they're taking too much damage at all.
You know what I want to do? Just go YOLO. Shade on top of the Terran army and let the mines kill everything, baby. 4GG against Stefano, part 2. We all want to see it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can use the Phoenixes to intercept reinforcements and free mine there, perhaps.
Looks like he's potentially going to get one of the pylons here. One mine nearly locking onto the death ball there, but not quite. Does get out of range. Nice control from Trust so far. INnoVation getting free damage so far, though.
A few more Adepts and just go for it, I think. There are no Marauders in the mix, so just let the Terran, let those
He's
mines...
walking in Stalkers. They don't have Blink.
Let the mines splash over the Adepts. Trust is playing this very cautiously. Oh, those Liberators can't siege up.
They are sieging up, and like I said, they don't have Blink yet, so the Liberators are very, very hard to deal with. Especially with these pylons being dealt with as well. Overcharge can't reach the Liberators.
Oh, the Observer dies.
Yeah, the Observer's dead, so the Widow Mines can't be dealt with while they're burrowed now. Oh, they're getting put up before they lift.
Those mines are doing a lot of work, and this army of INnoVation is getting stronger and stronger, though. Phoenixes are going very far forward.
Yeah, they're going to get picked off for their trouble as well. The Marines shredding through the Phoenixes of Trust. This one Immortal getting some work done, but his Gateway army is dwindling very, very lightly here.
And there's almost no damage anymore in this army. If the Phoenixes get too close to that mine, they will both die.
Oh, 2 more Liberators, Marauders on the reinforce as well to deal with the Stalkers. Smartly warping in some Adepts, they're going to be very good against this army, but unfortunately, he just doesn't have enough Phoenixes or anti-air to deal with these Liberators. There's 4 here now.
I think what he should do is maybe shade behind those liberation zones. I think that's what he's going to try to do. Don't stand in them.
No, that's just not a good shade there, mate. There we go. It's a lot nicer.
Use the mines to splash maybe on the medevac.
Oh, rip.
Phoenixes, the Phoenix count is just too low. I mean, too many Phoenixes got picked off. Of course, great focus fire by INnoVation, who's still moving forward with those liberation zones.
That's it for the Phoenixes. No more anti-air here, except for that one Stalker being warped in for Trust.
INnoVation is relentless with his aggression. Both games, the very first attack is pretty much where it ended. I mean, this base is complete forfeit, and a 2-base Protoss against a soon-to-be 3-base Terran. Not a position anybody wants to be in.
He can't spend it. He's going over $1,000 here in minerals, and his supply is just plummeting. He's got half the army supply. He's up there in the probe count, but again, doesn't have a 3rd base to mine from. There's a 3rd CC being saturated back at home for INnoVation behind this attack as well.
Rough start. Rough start. Very rough situation now for Trust in this best of 5. Just 2 base in. He's going to go for a small counter
This
attack.
is nice, but he needs to get more than this done. Clearing up the 3rd is good, but he needs to just kill that CC and somehow have double the army supply to stop this attack from INnoVation. Will Trust be able to do it? He's going to pull a rabbit out of the hat here if he does.
No respect.
Prison.
No respect at all.
GG. INnoVation with a